And distinctions are made between mantras that are given by Buddhas and Bodhisattvas versus ordinary sound. And ordinary sounds, for an enlightened being, perfectly enlightened being, there is no such thing called ordinary sound or pure mantra sounds, to speak. See? Now, six syllable like mantra Om Mani Padme Hum has its meaning, word meaning, as well as its essential meaning. Actually, it's a very, very vast subject, you know, this topic of mantra. Anyway, there is understanding that as far as the sound is concerned, the manifestations of sounds are based on consonants and vowels. And then they make syllables, so to speak. And the understanding here is vowels represent wisdom of understanding the emptiness nature of phenomena, whereas consonants represents skillful means. And it's naturally like that. Furthermore, these syllables, letters, vowels, consonants, Tantric doctrine says that it's all these syllables, letters and vowels and consonants and everything, are in our own body, so to speak. This body is called a Vajra body, and this Vajra body of ours human form, constitution, has naturally all these letters in. Letters are in the body in the shape of letters in our nadis and chakras, our veins, and through which our energies flow, and so on and so on. And because of that, all kinds of sound can arise, and can be uttered, so to speak. And it's due to that fact. Had it not been for so, it would have been not possible. And that's naturally in the Vajra body. And then there's another form of manifestations of mantra, and that is with the deity body that you visualize. And then in deity body that you visualize, you have also various different mantras. And then there's the actual Buddha body, and the Buddha bodies also have natural syllables and mantras and so on. Naturally arises for the benefit of all sentient beings. And then finally, verbal mantra we have, you see. the mantra that we verbally speak out, a sound. Sound that can be heard, understood, and has some sense of effect. However, it does not have a tangible form. And it's the sound is half, it's called half manifesting form. It has effect, it can be heard, it does not have substantial mass, so to speak. It's only in the form of energy, in the form of sound, like that. Sound of mantra, sound has power. Can sound do things, affect things, cause things? Absolutely. Positive and negative, it can absolutely cause. You see, when President of the United States gives a State of the Union address every year, and if he calls rogue nation like Iran, Iraq, and North Korea or axis of evil, well, it's not just a word, it has power. Similarly, completely enlightened being with unconditional love and compassion for all beings, if he or she utters and declares enlightened truth through the medium of speech, it absolutely has power and it touches all sentient beings as well too. So mantra, no question, has a lot of power. Sound has power. Sound has. See, as I was mentioning earlier, the general understanding is all sound can be a mantra too. But then here we are actually talking about specifically in mantra that are blessed by the Buddhas. So, in this regard, there's a certain categorization of mantra. Mantra with Buddha's blessing. Perfect Buddha's blessing. Because perfect Buddha understands perfectly how things work and what could work. And so therefore, he could bless and he could put together things, and that does the magic for those who have a right state of mind. And if he or she can accept that and put into practice, pray, recite, etc., then magic works.